Good evening, folks. What's up? What's up? I was just watching a friend of mine stream some stuff over on Twitch, but had to cut it off, although he's doing great. So hopefully, Maynard, you do awesome on your run tonight, dude. And Dubstep, be well, man. Be well. All right, all right. So, hey, if you're here, say what's up in the chat. And, yeah, we're doing the fourth week in a row here of these Teaching Tuesdays master classes. And I'm going to just chill for a sec, maybe play a little bit, let some other folks come in here. We got a few people coming in slowly but surely, but it's late, the East Coast where a lot of folks watch. But we have people from, Colorado. We got people from Montana watching. We got people from California watching. Occasionally we're going to have people tuning in from probably Europe as well, but depends on the stream time. So anyway, tonight we're going to be talking about the classic of pop chord progressions. And it is really one all be all chord progression. So we'll just play a hot minute. So I'll just kind of talk through my plan, and you guys just keep on doing your thing, and hope you enjoy this teaching session. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Colorado time. A little more chill here. We might have a special guest, guys. Let's see if he decides to come over here. Hey, buddy. Oh, really? What? No, you're okay. Come here. Oh, hey, dude. Aw. What a sweetheart. He really hates music. I don't know why he's here. We're going to get rid of your very loud collar here, buddy. It's too jingly. Hey, that's the Poe, everybody. P-O. Very simple name. So Poke is, we named him because, well, let's just say why we named him, not the other stories. We decided to name him a Hawaiian name, and Poe means the color of the night sky in Hawaiian. And, everyone said, "Oh, you named him Poe," after, Poe from the, Kung Fu Panda, and Poe from Poe Dameron and Star Wars and all that stuff. It's like, nah, I didn't even think about that. But, hey, David. David, our conversation today was very interestingly timed for what we're talking about tonight, man. It's crazy. Oh, I see a message from some folks on the East Coast over here. How to open your program. Simply click the link. Just go to youtube.com/jazzpianoryan or Twitch or Facebook if you got it, and see what happens. I cannot believe you're hanging out, dude. As soon as I stop petting you, you're going to go away. Yep. There you go. Nice job, dude. Nice jazz changes there. Good job. All right. Cool. All right, let me just respond to this. www. It really doesn't want to do that, does it? I really mean it. YouTube.com/ Jazz Piano Ryan. And it should be good. That's a funny moment. All right, Poe. You going to hang out, dude, or are you going to just do your thing? All right. We got some folks in here. Make sure to say hi in the chat. Let me know you're here. Just say hello and let me know where you're tuning in from. Some of you, it's just going to be right here in the hometown or whatever. But if you're tuning in somewhere else, let me know where you're at. It's a great big world out there. All right. So tonight, pop chord progressions. Popular meaning pop, right? I always had a problem with the word pop. I don't know why. I just felt like it was, something else that was a negative connotation or something weird like that. But that's probably just my own head. Lisa asks, are we getting a little arpeggio and licks tonight? Absolutely. Evan's tuning in from Durango. Yeah. Scott, Dirty Jersey. Heck yeah, man. Oh, my God. Dude, I didn't know you were in Jersey. Oh, my God. Dude, this is a funny stream for you to be checking out, too, man, because this is like a masterclass teaching stream. But, hey, hope you enjoy, dude. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Congratulations on, everything. Let's just say everything. Brian Frickland up in Denver. What's up, dude? All right, so we're doing this one chord progression here. So the chords are the magical 4 chords. C major, C, E, G, A minor, A, C, E, F, F, A, C, and then G, G, B, D. Now when I play it like that, that sounds like old school, like 1950s, like Blue Moon. You're not only standing alone, which is true, it is that. But a song that's even more common that we probably all tried to play on the piano at some point, whether we had lessons or not, was the... Right, that song, right? Heart and Soul. And it's those same chords. C major, A minor, F major, G major. Same order, too. So kind of funny. It's like, oh, cool. So that's, a fairly recent history of those chords. And we can do a lot with those chords. In fact, so many people have made millions, maybe even billions of dollars off of playing that same chord progression from, let's just say easily 100 years ago, 1920, 1921, this chord progression was all the rage, and it still is today. It's kind of gone through moments and changed a little bit. You take things out, you add things in, but yeah, Heart and Soul was originally Frank Lesser and Hoagie Carmichael. If you guys remember, maybe Hoagie Carmichael is sort of a name people might know. Frank Lesser as well, just kind of dependent. But anyway, we're going to fast forward way, way, way in the future here, guys. So I'm sure you've probably heard this song before. Great song, right? Everyone knows Don't Stop Believing My Journey, right? It's the same 4 chords as Heart and Soul. Right? Knowledge bomb. Where's the mic drop? Where's the mic drop moment? Same 4 chords. So let's go back for a sec to Heart and Soul and see why is that? Because I'm not in the key of C major is Heart and Soul. It's all the white keys. Don't Stop Believing. It's got all kinds of black keys. But inherently, it is indeed the same thing. So I've talked about this in the past during Tuesdays and Friday night streams, but you think about a song in this way, and it's the key you're in. So let's go back to the key of C for Heart and Soul. We're in the key of C, C being the 1. And the key of C is all whites, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we go from 1 up to the 6th chord, or down to it, in this case. Then 6, 5, 4, we're on the 4 chord, and then 5. So we're doing 1, 6, 4, 5. And back to the 1 to end the song eventually. So if we wanted to play Don't Stop Believing in the key of C, let's see here. That's what's roots in the middle? So on and so on, right? So the same chords, it's different order though. It's cool. You know, we got instead of going 1, 6, 4, 5, we got 1 up to the 5, then the 6, then the 4. So just by changing the order, we've got a whole new ball game here. And all of a sudden, I start hearing like a million other songs when I play this. I'm like, wait, that could be like that other song that I've heard. It's like, well, it probably is. So this is the chord progression you hear on the radio or on YouTube or Spotify, Pandora, whatever you're listening to your music on. Maybe a record player. Who knows? And it's the same 4 chords. Now, Journey added one other chord in there. They added the 3 chord. So since we're in the key of C, let's go up from C, being the 1. 1, 2, 3. E minor. And that's the chord you hear on the second part of the verses. Let's see. I don't even know these words. We got just a small town girl. Well, this is way lower. World. She took the midnight train going E minor. So there's that little change in the second half, which is pretty sick, which makes it sound cool and not get boring, I guess. You know, whatever they chose that for some reason. No idea why, but hey, it sounds great, right? That goes with me. I've got this golden rule of all rules with music, which is, you know what? If it sounds good, do it. You don't have to know what you're doing. Just do it. It's all good. But we have the same chord progression. It's 1, 6, 4, 5. And just this song, we're going 1, 5, 6, 4. Which sounds like that. As opposed to the Heart and Soul, 1, 6, 4, 5. What the heck? They're the same chords, and you start playing them enough the same, you're like, they're all the same. It's boring. It's like, nah. You got to be more creative than that, you know. Come up with some different stuff. So, anyway, so we're moving forward in time here now, guys and gals. And why is this important? Why does this matter, right? Well, it's how we are spending all of our money on music and all of our time listening to music, right? And people say like, man, I can't make it in the music business. You know, it's like, this stuff is pretty simple, actually. These simple chord progressions, and keep it simple, you know. You don't need to do something crazy and new all the time. There's so many bands and artists that have just done the same chord progression for every single song they've ever written. You know, for the most part. The ones they didn't use this chord progression for weren't the famous ones most of the time. Anyway, let's talk about Adele a little bit. So you guys probably know Adele. Heard of her before. Sean says, it's all lies. I don't do that. I spend all my money on Gregorian chants. But that's the same chord progression too. It's just way low. All right. So here's so that's Adele's Hello. And it's the same 4 chords again. Hey, Tracy, what's up? And Evan, I don't know if I said hi yet, but what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. So, Hello. It's funny. It's the same chord progression again, guys. We got 1, 6, 4, 5, but she just flipped the order for her verse. Funny thing is, for her chorus of the song, she just did it a different order. Didn't change the chords, no nothing new, just the same ones. And that's cool, you know? It sounds great, and we love it. She happens to be in the key of F minor, I believe, is what it actually is, but I'm just reading it in mostly white notes here for those folks that want to follow along. But we're in the key of, well, G, but even though it's a half step off, who cares? We're in the key of G for this purpose. And G is all white notes except for this note. So with these 3 black notes, you'll see me playing this black occasionally. And it's 1, 6, 4, 5 again. New key, here we are. It's Hello by Adele. Everyone's like, no, it's not. It's like, it's the... No, it's not that song either, but it's all the same, right? It's all good. So she doesn't start on G. She starts on the 6. She starts on E minor. So let's go over those chords just real quick if any of you guys want to follow along on your instruments. And by the way, I encourage you to, if you got a piano or a guitar or whatever, just take it out, check it out. So key of G. G is the 1. G, B, D. 6 is E minor. E, G, B. 4 is C, C, E, G. 5 is D, D, F sharp A. But we're going to start on the 6 because that's how she decided to do it. We're going 6, 1, 5, 4. It's like, oh, cool. Like you can almost just like roll a dice and be like, all right, which chord are we going to do first? You know, and we'll play that one and it'll sound good. There's only so many orders you can do with this, like mathematically, right? So here we go. Here's 6, 1, 5, 4. It sounds really good. It's like, just like has a nice, mood to it, right? That melody. It's like, oh, that's super nice. Like, just sounds so great. And then she has the hello from the other side. Must have called 1,000 times to tell you was it sorry for everything you've done. I don't know. I haven't sung this song in forever. So there's that chorus. What's up? Hey, folks, for tuning in. Hey, guys. Hey, newcomers. Celeste. Hey. Oh, my God. I'm so stoked for you, Celeste. I hear it's going great over there. I'd love to chat with you sometime, or maybe just stop by and hear you sing. Dan Zebo. Yeah, dude. What's up? All right. So that's Hello by Adele, but that's the chorus. And it's still the same 4 chords. We got G being the 1, E minor being the 6, C being the 4, D being the 5. So she switched up the order. On the verse, she did 6, 1, 5, 4. But then the chorus, she does 6, 4, 1, 5. It's a pretty subtle difference, but actually it doesn't feel so subtle. It feels like epic, especially with her voice. You know, it's just... What is it? But it's not, even though it's the same chords, right? People just keep coming up with new ways to invent this stuff. I mean, this chord progression's been easily 100 years, you know, if not way longer if you look back at classical music and stuff like that. But pop and popular music, that's why it's debatable, right? I mean, shoot, So why didn't they do, Don't Stop Believing in this key, right? I don't know. It's just it's a little higher up here on the keys. Well, that's funny. If I go like this, my hands are going the opposite direction. That's kind of fun. I like that. But, they decided to do it in the key of E major instead of G. Or not in the key of C either, which would have been... It's a little low. We go here, we go E major. Good stuff. And maybe that was because it's more of a guitar key, E, than C or G, but that's, who knows? Maybe it was just the vocalist. They wanted that. Yes, that's can't sing that high. Haven't warmed up at all today. We'll keep on rocking on this for a little bit. Dan asks a cool question. He says, do augmented chords resolve, or are they just weird? I mean, I would say yes to both of those for sure, dude, because sometimes it's just weird. This is definitely a tangent, but it's a good question. So let's talk about an augmented chord. Here's C major, C, E, G. To make it augmented, you change the top note up a half step. So now we have C, E, G sharp. Kind of funky sounding. Most of the augmented chords want to resolve somewhere, but sometimes they're just the way they are. The new Star Trek movies were doing, their whole theme was like this. Like C augmented or something, and it has a cool spacey kind of sound to it. Pretty sweet. But mostly an augmented chord. Dan turns into the 5 of something. So in this case, C, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It wants to resolve to F in this case. So something like. But anyway, it's a very brief explanation of that. That's a whole other topic, man. Augmented chords, diminished chords, crazy. So I probably have already hammered in this idea that this chord progression is the chord progression, and if you want to write a song, it's a great way to start. Pick your chords. I suggest the key is C because if you're writing on the piano, you just hit white keys and it all sounds good with this. For the most part, you can always find that little funny thing. You're like, why does that sound weird? Oh, well, that's why, right? So those are C major, C, E, G, A minor, A, C, E, F major, F, A, C, and G major, G, B, D. To me, that's a little low, so I'm going to move it up higher. Or how about I play that with the right hand at just the roots only, which is the lowest note, that I'm playing with my thumb, and double it down here. That sounds pretty good. C, A minor, F, G. And if you have a keyboard, you can just record this progression. Maybe do like 4 beats each. 2, 3, 4. Oh, no problem, Dan. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it just repeats, and you can just start messing around with this up here. Or maybe you're going to do something else and play those with just one hand. There's all kinds of fun options you can do. Like, be creative, have fun with it. And we'll get back to that idea here at the end of the stream a little bit. Remember, the key that you're in is C, which is any of these white keys. You just play whatever you want. Mess with the order of the chords anything way you want. All right. Going on to another song here. Let's go to the year 2020 for this. Find the chart. All right. You guys probably know this song. A very popular song a few years ago. Still a huge song. Huge band. They're still doing a lot of stuff. That's the first part. That's Demons by Imagine Dragons. And the chord progression, yeah, it's the same chord, right? But different order, just because. Why not? We're in the key of E flat, which is not something we're going to go into right now. So we'll go ahead and change that to the key of C for our purposes here. So that is... So you guys remember the chords? C, A minor, F major, G. So we're doing, instead of 1, 6, 4, 5, we're doing 1, 5, 6, 4. And there's another famous song that does this as well, but we'll get to that in a second. So C, G, A minor. And this is a great way to find cool stuff too. It's like, just listen to songs and be like, I like that. Let's do that, whatever that is. And make up your own thing with it. There's been many songs that use the same chord progression, and it's great. This reminds me actually of thinking about like songs. I just thought about this. I wasn't planning on this, but it makes me think of Pachelbel's Canon by Pachelbel. It's almost the same chords. Oh my God. There's a whole thing. If you look up Pachelbel's, Pachelbels, Pachelbel's Canon Rant, or just Pachelbel's Rant. There's so many people that have done the same chord progression, and you'll just go like, oh my God, it's that many songs. And they just chose the popular ones. It's cool. So anyway, let's get back to Demons by Imagine Dragons. So 1, 5, 6, 4. Let's just jam on that for a second. So if you guys have your instrument or whatever out with me, we're going to just play kind of chill. We're going to do 4 beats for each chord, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This song is a safe one to start improvising on, Stella says. Yeah, I think you're right about that. So here we go. And remember, this song is literally in every song we talked about. It's heart and soul. Don't Stop Believing. It's Hello. Is it me you're looking for? It's Demons by Imagine Dragons, and we can't get all of them in one night. It's just ridiculous. But let's just jam on this. So C, G, A minor, F. Here we go. So here's the first chord. 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, wait, I'm playing the wrong progression. Hold on, I gotta start over. What am I doing? I'm playing something else. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a great chord progression, right? A lot of fun. So those of you guys that tuned in last week, I talked about embellishments and flourishes and just licks, things you can do to fill out that space. We talked all about right-hand stuff, not really the left hand so much, but a lot of the stuff I was doing was chords, arpeggios. Let's check that out. And I'm going to do some more of those fills and encourage you to do the same. So you can fill with your song with the notes of your chords, C, E, G, E, G, C, G, C, E. It's the same chord. Inversions. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all that sounds really nice. It's like, oh, yeah, I can dig that. It's super chill. But if we change the chord progression, we can make it have a whole different vibe, right? We've got the heart and soul thing. We got Don't Stop Believing, Hello. We've got Demons. All of these songs, these 4 that I've chosen, have very different vibes, Heart and Soul is kind of happy-go-lucky. Don't Stop Believing is pretty like rockin', like 80s fist pump, like you just like feel it, right? Hello is pretty emotional. And then Demons is kind of in that same tip too, but kind of in a, I don't know, hardcore way. So we can change the chord progression up if we want, and we'll have a different moment with it. All right. Speaking of the moment, so we're going to go ahead and play that same progression from Demons. And there's a teeny little thing that's like, how is that different? It sounds great, but there's this song. There's the Office theme, right? And they changed a whopping 1 chord, but they didn't really change it. They did one thing, which is you can change a major chord to what's called a relative minor, or a minor chord to a relative major. Dan, I know, right? Oh my God, it's funny, right? So, anyway, so that song, they're in the key of G. And they have one difference. Instead of going 1, 6, 4, 5, they're going 1, 3, 6, 5. So instead of going 1, 4, but it's like, oh, but they didn't play the 4. It's not the same. Oh, dang. Or I mean the 5 chord, excuse me. They didn't play the 5 chord. 1, 3, 6, 4. Oh, they did play that. Sorry, I'm saying all these things wrong. 1, 3, 6, 4. They did not do 5, which is D. But D is the same thing as B minor. Relative major, relative minor. But it sounds better with B minor, so hey, they did it. Why not? We'll give them credit. So that's 1, 3, 6, 4. So let's put that into the key of C instead. 1, 3, 6, 4. Now it's all white notes. Greater way to play that for just getting going these things. So again, the key is C. You've got C major for that song, which is C, E, G. Then the 3, E, E minor, E, G, B, 6, A minor, A, C, E, and then F, F, A, C. A lot of fun to mess around with it. Tracy, you're so welcome. This awesomeness. You know what? This was all taught to me by someone at some point. Whether I knew it at the time or not. My God, I look back at like all my notebooks from my old teachers and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Nostalgia. And I'm like, oh my God, they totally told me how to do that thing. And I just had no clue what they were talking about. But now I get it 10 years later or whatever. Dan says, it's weird how the 3-6-4 sounds like a super serious 2-5-1. Yeah, right? Isn't that funny? It's crazy. And depending on your voicing, and what voicing means is the order of the notes you choose. So here's regular C, but if I do C with the C on the top instead, or take the E up top, they all sound different. It's like all depends on where you play it on your various instrument. And each instrument has a different vibe too. So pretty cool stuff, really. Anyway. Oh, thanks, Stella. That's probably a good idea to do. Stella asks, can you briefly break down what a relative minor is? Well, let's take it to the key of C, which is all white notes, which is nice. So everything is just whites no matter what we do. So to find your relative chord, relative major or relative minor, you have to first know what the heck you're playing. So, hey, we're playing C major. So to find the relative minor, we have to go from C, which is the 1, up to the 6. So C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is A. So C to A. That's kind of a big jump, so I'm going to go down to A instead. Which sounds a little nicer. Big jumps in music sounds a little disjointed at times. So I can replace a C major with an A minor anytime I want, or vice versa. It's like, oh God, we go down a rabbit hole here, folks. This is a whole other topic, but why would we do that? The Office theme. So the Office theme is C, E minor, A minor, F. The one chord that sticks out there to me is E. It's the 3. It's like, wait. What is the 3 really? Oh shoot, this is backwards. Oh, dang it. It's E. Oh no. Okay, so it's backwards. Wait, we can count to 6. Can we count backwards from 6? God, I hope so. So, E is 6. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, E minor becomes G major. Sick. Okay. But it's not going to be the same song anymore. But if I did that change... So now the chord progression is C, relative major of E minor is G, then A minor, F. Oh, now we have a whole different song. It's one of those other songs now. It's not the Office theme. Now it's to find myself in times of trouble. Mother Mary calls to me, speaking the words of wisdom, let it be. Now it's a Beatles song or another one of the other, 4-chord wonders. 2 weeks ago we talked, or maybe 4 weeks ago, we talked about the whole blues progression, which is only 3 chords, the 1, the 4, and the 5. We have those in here, but we're adding that 6, which is a minor, and the minor just gives this whole new feeling and this vibe. I just did this recording project with this really great guy, this pastor from Arizona, and he is doing a lot of stuff that's just 1, 4, 5. Mostly traditional hymns and things like that, but occasionally one of his songs has a minor in it, and it just brings this whole new feeling to the song. And not only in that religious connotation, but just in general, it's like it makes an impact. It's pretty cool, what that does when you drop that minor chord. People are like, oh, it can really open up some feelings for people. So anyway, so we're gonna finish out here with a song in the key of C, and we're gonna play a song that you guys probably have heard in your lives, maybe once or twice, but it's using those same 4 chords, and yeah, there's 1 or 2 in there extra because why not, right? The funny thing is, if I use that extra chord, if I use that E minor, it's really G. It's really the 5. It's all the same. So this is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. is that augmented chord, Dan? Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dare to why can't I? Thanks for tuning in, guys. And I didn't see a lot of chatting, so hopefully that means that you guys are playing along with me. And hey, I got some donos tonight. I don't ever really ask for donations during these Tuesday nights, but if you guys do want to throw a few bucks at me, please feel free on Venmo or PayPal. Some folks, they just see me around town. They're like, "Hey, man," and they give me $5, so they bring me a 6-pack of beer or something. I'm like, that's cool too. But these are great too. So then I can thank you right here and everyone, as well. So Leslie, thank you so much. Speaking of that, I really appreciate the donation. And yeah, more to come, guys. So anyway, that's the night. That's all we got for you this evening. Tune in next Tuesday for the masterclass / teaching sessions. We do these every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. till 9-ish. And more importantly, we do the show on Friday nights, 7-8 p.m. Colorado time. And that's request hour. So we have a ton of requests every week. And actually this week, you know what? I don't think I have any. So shoot me some ideas. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. There's still one I didn't get to last week. So, but I try to put together a different type of show each week and also some familiar things as well. So be sure to tune in on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, whatever is your preferred medium. And we will hopefully see you guys then. So, David, hey, no problem, man. You are so welcome. Thanks for tuning in, man. This has a lot to do with what we talked about today. Very ironically, All right. I'll just leave you guys with a little tune, which is the same as we've been doing. So this is going back in time again. I had these other songs lined up, but we kind of just kept on rolling through. So the song, David, you'll know this one, is I Could Write a Book. Leslie, you might know this tune as well. And this is perfect because it is in the key of C major, which is all of your white keys. So you can play whatever you want with these chords, and it works out pretty well. So here we go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. See you guys and gals. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you Friday. See you Tuesday. And yeah, thanks again for all the donations. I missed another one there. Evan, oh, thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate it, dude. Sean, hey, and thank you, dude, so much for the help earlier in the night. My stream wasn't working. Things were disconnected, and he just did a very simple troubleshoot, which to me was not so simple. So I appreciate that, man. Chris, we'll see you tomorrow, dude. David, will see you tomorrow. And everyone else, we will see you, I hope, real soon. Be well, be healthy, be good to each other, and we will see you next time.